Hi, this is Sam from Nexus here to go over a couple new features that we just added for our API partners. They're called SKU Revenue Share and Scheduled SKU Revenue Share. So to access them, you're going to go down to Creator Programs, then you'll go over to Revenue Shares. You'll see all of your normal stuff, some features that we've had for a little while now. Your default revenue share, that's the base revenue share that all creators in the program will receive. Here, your creator tiers. If you want to set a little bit higher of a revenue share for some supporters that make some really top tier content, your scheduled revenue shares, if you want to, let's say, double revenue share to something like 20% or 25% during a special sale week. And then down here, we have our two new features, SKU revenue shares and scheduled SKU revenue shares. So let's say you're making some new cosmetic or some creator specific bundle or creator general cosmetic that you really want creators to be promoting a little bit extra to their audience. And you also really want creators to receive a little bit of extra revenue on since, maybe it's their specific item. Well, now you can set a higher revenue share for those specific SKUs all entirely in your dashboard. So to add one, what you would do is go in here and click Configure SKU Revenue Shares. You'll type in the SKU ID, so that would be whatever number is associated with that SKU. So in this case, let's say it's 00000. You'll hit Create. And then right here, you'll be able to set the base revenue share for it. So let's say for this item, you would want all creators to receive 25% for that SKU. So you would just hit 25%. 25%, you'd go down here, you'd hit save, and then you'd be done. But let's say you want to do something a little different. Instead, you want to give all creators 5% extra based on what tier they're in. So what you can do is the base revenue share is 10%. So you type in 15%. Then you can go bronze tier. We'll go 17% for bronze. Silver, we'll do 20% for silver. And then gold, we'll do 25% for gold. And then same thing, you'll go down here, you'll hit save, and you can see the base revenue share will be 15%, but you'd see right here that all of your different tiers are still going to have all of those higher revenue shares. Now, let's say you're making a really specific cosmetic that's really only meant for one creator, and maybe you worked really hard with that creator to get that cosmetic in the game. So you want that creator to receive a lot of the revenue share for it. So let's go configure revenues. We'll set the new revenue share again. You'll hit select SKU. This one we're going to say it's 0000001, let's say. You'll click here. You'll type in whatever that creator's code is. So let's say it's creator Dusty, and we'll set it to 30%. So now everybody on this item is going to still receive whatever their base amount is, whether it's the 10% or whatever their tier is. But Dusty will receive an extra 30% every time somebody purchases that item using their creator code. So same thing, you'll hit save, and then you'll see that creator group default. Then the next feature that we've added is scheduled SKU revenue shares. So it's really the same feature, but instead of having it, permanently, or you have to go in here and manually turn it off when you want to, you can set it. So let's say same thing as earlier, you're running some sort of in-game currency sale. So you have a bunch of SKUs. Let's just use one example of 0002. You'll hit create, and you want all creators to receive 25% on that specific SKU. You'll just hit, we want it to start next week at 12 a.m. and then we want it to end the following Sunday, also at 12 a.m. Same thing, you'll hit save, and it's in there and you're ready to go. And that's our new feature. If you think it's really cool and you want to run any activations using it, please reach out to us at Nexus and we'll help figure something out and plan a really cool activation to use this feature. Thanks and have a great rest of your day.